I said, get ready to whoever is going to battle Kendra.
Oh, yeah. You better come with your
I
dirtiest
said,
knife.
she's going to come with a dirty knife. She's going to attack you. Well, hello. Welcome to the Pitchy Podcast. We are your hosts, James
and Stephanie.
Here on the Pitchy Podcast, we are passionate about good music and a great vocal. We will always use, well, at least for the foreseeable future, the vehicle of NBC's The Voice to give you our take and our feedback on each contestant's performance and overall vocal. Now, because we are giving you our take on their vocal and overall performance, I said that in reverse, but hey, smack it, flip it, rub it down, whatever you want to do. Scattered, smothered, covered, we'll Waffle House it. I don't care.
Yes. Okay.
What we're not here to do is come for anyone's character or any contestant as a human being.
Right.
There are often times. Now, if you, especially if you pay $5 a month for our Patreon,
I know that's right.
That we come off a little pitchy, but we'll always do our best to speak our truths, love, kindness, and respect. And with that, let's jump right into episode 2 of season 29, Battle of the Champions.
Yes.
Just to remind everyone, there are 3, not 4 judges.
Yes.
And we have previous champions, that of Kelly Clarkson, Mr. John Legend, and the OG himself, Adam Levine of Maroon 5.
Yes.
So we have a lot of singers, contestants, people to talk about.
Yes.
So let's jump right into it. Our first contestant of the night was J.W. Griffin. Do you know the Muffin Man? Or the Bread Man?
The Bread Man.
JW, before we get into it, if you watch this, I just let your Be Real was everything to me. It was just
everything.
It was everything. So
I thought you were gonna.
But we're not here to talk about your Be Real, even though it is a part of who you are.
I thought you were actually gonna start singing "Do You Know the Muffin Man?" because that's kind of gone viral a little bit.
Well, JW gave us an offering that only he would offer. Long-haired country boy.
Yeah.
And who was that by, Stephanie?
The Charlie Daniels Band.
Charlie Daniels Band. I said, you know what? You're always going to get good to lead, and you're always going to get a good closer. You're going to get a good starter, and you're going to get a good closer, opener and closer.
Yep.
I said, just an easy, natural sound, nice range.
Mm-hmm.
He's as strong in the basement as he is in the rafters or the attic. Just a pure country sound. I have a feeling that he really works on his storytelling while he's on his bread route. Like when he's singing, like I feel like that is his like MO, right? I just feel like he's got time, a lot of time to himself, and he's just working on that incredible storytelling skill that he has. One of the biggest things that I liked about JW was I felt like the song and the offering and the way he presented it was very conversational. Like I felt like we were just sitting on the porch, drinking some sweet tea, and he just was having that conversation. I love his disposition. I love his pacing. What a strong audition. No frills.
No.
And I loved it. He just was like, you know what? This is who I am. It's my mama, it's my aunt. And I'm here for The Voice. And I'm going to show you what I got. And what he's got is very special.
Oh, yeah.
So what say you, Steph, about JW? What was your take on him? I know like you were checking off things as I was reading.
Yeah.
Did you catch pretty much a lot of what I was catching, or the vibe?
I did. I'm probably going to repeat pretty much everything you said, but just kind of use some different terminology. The first thing that I noticed about him was just his humble spirit. Like
Yeah.
I just felt like he just had a really humble, kind presence in the B roll, and on the stage. I thought that his delivery and his performance was bright. It was joyful. Um, you heard the twanginess, the country twang in his voice, but you also heard like the richness. You heard a powerful vocal at points. You heard the richness. You heard a lot of range. I thought that this song selection was really good because it allowed for him to kind of show his personality in a way, but it also allowed for us to hear his range. And I think that that's always a great thing to do in a blind, because when you hear the coaches give feedback, particularly to people who don't get a chair turn, it's often because they're waiting to hear something else. They're waiting to hear more range. So I think that he did that really well. And JW is just a pro. He just seemed like he's been gigging for years and he's comfortable on stage, and he just had that pro vocal, but also that pro easy confidence on the stage as well. So I really enjoyed his performance.
I'm a pro, but I got to make that coin, you know?
Yo, he need to make that bread, right?
But he's got to make that bread. He does. Yeah. Very strong contestant. There have been it's probably a couple seasons ago, maybe three seasons ago. I think this is like our 6th season that we've done, 6th or 7th season, that remember when we would say, okay, this is a really strong country year. This is turning out, for them not having a country artist as a coach, this is turning out to be a very strong country year.
Agreed.
And it's not like it's just all dynamics of country, as we'll talk about tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's people are going to like him because of just the easiness to connect. Yes. He's someone you can really connect with. Awesome. Stephanie, who did JW wind up choosing?
So he was a 3-chair turn.
Yeah.
And he went with Kelly. Kelly got a country artist. I can't remember if this was her first or her second, but Kelly is stacked. I was like, wait a minute. Kelly already had 5. She already had 5 coming out of night one. Yeah. That's half of her team. And now she got another one?
Stacking.
Okay.
Now this next singer is the one I had told Stephanie. Stephanie and I were texting earlier during the day, and I said, there's some of these singers I really, really want to break down with you, and I cannot wait to hear your take. So I would like you to go first. I know it's kind of like getting off the beaten path of how we do it, but with Miss Tia DuRant, and she sang a song that basically, that Stephanie and I grew up with. One of I'm sure all 4 of our parents. Some of their favorite songs. I mean, this is a huge hit that Gladys Knight and the Pips made famous, Midnight Train to Georgia. So I would love if you don't mind, Stephanie, this is the one I was like, you know what? I really want to hear what Stephanie has to say first. Of course, I'm not going to change my notes, but because I may save some things for the Patreon, just $5, y'all. Okay. Please join us. Because I'm gonna save my comments for some of the judges' comments for the Patreon.
Okay.
So I'll save that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna talk Tia, but I would love to hear your take first, if you don't mind.
Of course. So, the music starts in and she says, "Ooh, LA." I said, hallelujah. I said, here we go.
I said, ooh, real quick to interrupt. I'm sorry. Look at me interrupting already.
Go ahead.
I said, Stephanie gonna get her alto. She gonna get her girl with the alto, with the lows. I said, Stephanie is going to lose her marbles.
And I did. And I did.
Because I said,
and I did.
Stephanie
and I did.
loves a female with some good
and
lows.
I did. And I did. And I did.
Woo!
And I did.
Were those some lows? All right, go on,
This
Steph.
girl, and this girlfriend went lower than I thought she was going to go.
Like, it was a baritone low.
It was baritone. I was like, oh, she hitting them Layla Hathaway lows. I said, oh, you
all, I had to actually pause it and sing that note back to see how low she was really singing. I was like, whoa, that's even in not low range, but in the lower part of my range. I was like,
yes. Yes.
Right. Sorry, I digress. Sorry. Not digress, but I interrupt. Sorry.
That's all right. She was sultry. She was gorgeous. She was regal. The voice was rich. It was ooey gooey. It had depth. It had power. It had ease. It had conviction. It was one of them voices. Like I said, it was a Layla Hathaway kind of voice in the alto of it all. But there was also like a throwback older quality to her voice, especially for someone only of the age of 32. I was like, man, like she sound like the voice was like a lived in voice. There was just such richness and such depth. So, the coaches are vibing and she's singing, and something in me said, the oil's about to hit. The oil is about to hit. She got to the back end of that song and that oil hit, and them coaches was like, bang, bang. And I was like, she just shifted a gear. It was like she shifted a gear. It was like the snappage occurred. And I just think that she just has this voice that is beyond her years. Girlfriend was not only singing Gladys, she was singing the Pips too. I don't know if you caught that. She was singing all parts of this song, and I just love the choices that she made to make it her own. I love that she shifted into another gear, and she really showed them the holleration and the intensity and the power and the grit and the just that richness and depth that was in her voice. And I think this is only the tip of the iceberg for Miss Tia. Like this, I want her to sing all the things, because it was just the tip of the iceberg. The throat, like we like to say, the throat is coated and we got to see just the tip.
And gold.
Yes, yeah. We just got to see just the tip of the iceberg in this blind audition. I loved it.
I thought you would. I said, Stephanie is like, oh shoot, you gonna offer this?
Yes.
You gonna offer this with like this? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna read you what I wrote. I said about Tia. I said, the lows are it for me. I said, because she offered. Sometimes a singer, y'all, has to get into it, like especially like a lot of male singers with the highs and a lot of female singers with the lows. It's like you gotta kind of get into it. But she offered the lows like, proves too much
early
for the man. Like I was like, oh my goodness. Okay.
It went lower than that.
Yeah.
That was like a low, like some kind of low run that she did.
I said that is a deceptive voice, deceptively scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote that even before the snappage happened. I said, this is a deceptively scary voice. I said, anyone with these types of lows is really trying to, as Stephanie would say, show their range, right?
Right.
Like they're like, look, I'm trying to get picked. I said the voice has the power of Gladys, but the growl of a seasoned gospel singer.
1,000%.
I said, I love it. I said, she really blew me away when it's like she threw her head back and that was it. And like John and Kelly were like, boom, 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 like, because it hit you like.
No, not John.
Excuse me. Adam and Kelly. It was like
Yes.
it hit
Yes.
you like a brick wall, right? Like a
Yes.
brick wall. I said, I loved what. Listen, y'all, go back and listen to Tia. Listen again. Stephanie's big on this. The end of her phrases. Listen to what she does. Yoshi did it last time. Jazz did it last time. It's a finishing of a phrase, and listen to how she backphrased it with like it was like she finished the phrase, but it was backphrased, but it was always with a growl, like a gospel growl. It was crazy. I wonder why John didn't turn. We'll talk about that on the Patreon. Just $5. Please join, because I'm gonna get real pitchy. I'm just giving y'all a little foreshadowing. I said she can't, and I wrote blow in caps. I said blow the paint off the wall. She's one of those voices that literally, like, the paint will peel, right?
Yes, it will.
Especially when she snapped. And then has the nerve to have like a made for TV personality. Like when she was talking with them and like conversing back and forth, like I was like, I want to be her friend. Like she's like one of those people, like a connection that say Kelly Clarkson had, right? When she was auditioning 20 some odd years ago. It was just made for TV, good. It was, and I loved, she was so joyful. She had like a 1,000-watt smile and just good TV. Yeah. Who did she go with?
It was, like we said, it was a two-chair turn. She went with Kelly as well. So Kelly is up to 7 artists. 7 out of 10, y'all. 7 out of 10. Kelly is shutting it down.
It could be a wrap with Kelly and Tia. Honestly, it could be a wrap. It could be a wrap with Kelly and Tia. And we'll talk about Mr. Legend on the Patreon.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Okay. Getting back to our regularly scheduled program. Our next singer was Kendra Remedios.
Yes.
And she, I love this song. I always like this song. I don't know if you were familiar with it. Girl Crush. Little Big Town. I said, and this is like before anyone hit for her. I said, like, I thought she started so strong. Kendra is one of those people, like, I would have hit the buzzer right away. Now that has come to bite us in the tail at times. I don't feel that with Kendra. I said the first thing I wrote when she came, like when she started, I said she could win. She really could. That's what I wrote. That's the first thing I wrote before anyone hit. Or any one hit, and that's your clue, which I'm just perplexed. I said, that's a soulful country voice.
Yes.
Like the soul in her voice. I just was like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Stephanie. I said the grit. And she had grit. She had range. I said, that was a dirty offering. And when I mean dirty, y'all, she's got one of them voices that ain't afraid to get dirty.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Jackie Ward,
you're right.
Like ain't afraid to get dirty. And I love it, and I'm here for it. I didn't. Okay, so, and we can expound upon this in the Patreon because I'm sure we're gonna, because this was a common theme of the night. I'm sorry, and this is all I'm gonna. This is why y'all got to sign up for the Patreon for just a Starbucks drink a month. So I'm gonna say it. I did not hear any pitch issues. We'll discuss it on the Patreon. So please join us on the Patreon. Stephanie, write that down. So, well, never mind. I'm sure you'll remember because I'm sure you want to talk about it.
No, I'm going to write it down.
I said, let me tell you, remember, if y'all remember a few seasons back, how Jackie Roar, like, she attacked every round that she said. I said, get ready to whoever is going to battle Kendra.
Oh, yeah, you better come with your dirtiest knife.
She's going to come with a dirty knife. She's going to attack you. So
Truly.
y'all better get ready. She could be the one person's that picked her, and I hold that for after Stephanie gets her commentary.
Mm-hmm.
She could be a finalist for this coach.
I hear you.
That's how I feel.
I hear you.
This is another one. I wanted Stephanie, talk to me, please.
So I felt the same way as you did.
You're
Like when I
good.
first heard her,
I'm
I was
glad.
like, ooh, I said, ooh, she got that country rock gritty thing to her voice.
Did you hear the song, though, too?
Oh, I heard it all.
Yeah.
I heard it all. I was like, oh my God, like her voice is so diverse. No, her voice was so diverse. She had a really cool vibrato. The frayed edges at the end, the richness, the depth, the power. I felt like she was really communicating this song really well as well. I don't know why more people did not
That's
turn
ridiculous
for her. I really don't get it.
And honestly, we don't know the order that this happens.
And you're right.
Not the order that we see it. So it could have been at the end. She could have been one of the last singers. And that's the only fathomable reason why I think.
Yeah. And they wouldn't, and if that was the case, they would then cut out anything about anybody saying that they wouldn't have had any more spots left, because that's not true at this point. So It might have been an editing thing, but I just thought that her voice was so cool, so powerful. It's every season we get a voice like this, and they tend to make it somewhat far. I want to hear a voice like this in the finals. Like the last voice that even came close to something like this was like a Jackie Rohr. But I want to hear more strong, powerful, rock leaning, even country leaning, even that mix that Kendra had in the finals, because I think it is just such a cool voice. The song that I thought of that I wanted her to sing, or that I would want to hear her sing, is like a Black Velvet. I could hear her like slaying Black Velvet if she got the opportunity on the show. So
imagine Kendra singing "I Can't Make You Love Me."
Oh no! Oh my God!
We would
means yes. No means yes.
Make our heart. Like
it would.
Like, because I can see her singing this song, looking at the person like this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make you love me.
Yep, with that grit and that gravel and that power and that the communication element I was talking about.
In these final hours, I will lay down like,
ooh,
like,
ooh.
Give me some Bonnie Raitt. Give me some Black Velvet. Give me some Kim Carnes. Give me some,
Come
give me
on.
that smoky 80s voice.
Yes. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Look, who was the one person that turned for her? I was like, you redeemed yourself with this one, sir.
It's John Legend. It's John.
Absolutely. And I think he heard what we heard. You redeemed yourself with this one.
Yes.
So one chair turn, John Legend.
Yeah.
Huge pickup, I believe, for John. Huge.
I think so too.
Huge.
I think so too.
It only makes sense that it was at the end.
Yeah.
But we don't know that,
Right.
Hopefully, Kendra, we can talk to you and you'll tell us the 411 after the show.
Right. Exactly.
I do know.
Me too.
All right. Our next singer is from Mississippi. Mr. Mike Steele. I was like, with the winner that won on the other show that we don't mention, was he from Mississippi or Alabama? I can't remember.
I think Mississippi.
It's either Mississippi or Alabama. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mike Steele sang For Tonight. Who's this by?
Giveon.
Okay. I said, first of all, I love the suit, sir.
Come on.
I said, come on, suit.
Come on, suit.
Come on, two-tone. Like two-tone, half, right down the middle.
Yes.
I said, come on, what do you want?
Stop.
No, I'm not being funny.
In the flyway. Yes.
It seems like something that, just it was funky to me. It was funky.
I liked it.
It was a risk, but it was funky and I loved it.
Yes.
I said, sir, get that production studio out of them chords. Get that production. He had an entire production studio, like living in and on those vocal cords.
He did right
because you
here.
shouldn't sound like that.
No, you should not.
You
I
shouldn't
was so
sound like
confused.
that. Okay. I said,
Confused in
it
a
was
good
like
way, but it was like,
Gideon and Sam Smith. I was like, this is freaky, amazing. Like,
yes,
it's freakish.
yes.
Is he really, like, Stephanie will tell you, like, when we have contestants on, I always will usually ask the question, like, to people like who I can't understand their voice, and I'm pretty
Do
good
they
vocal
really?
pedagogue, y'all. Like, I'm like, did they really
Do they
sound
really?
like that?
Sound?
And every contestant, what they say, Stephanie?
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
do.
did.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Mike is one of those, right? I was like, get that whole production team out of your voice, because it sounds like T-Pain's people, Gideon's people, Sam Smith's people
Right,
were all
Sam
in his
Smith's
voice.
people. No.
I said it sounded manufactured. It
It
was
really
such the
did.
coolest, some of the coolest tone. It's like it's like Gideon on steroids, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
I said, what a cool voice and even a cooler tone. I loved his runs. It sounds effortless. I want to hear, because Mike is from the South and he's from the deep South, I want to hear him sing a country song with that voice. I want to hear him sing every genre with that voice.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear him sing a rock song. I want to hear him sing a country song. Like, he's one of those people that I don't want to hear him sing R&B. I want him to sing every other genre other than like the genre that he's most comfortable with, because his voice is so cool. It is a cool
I like
voice.
that.
I think, and I wrote this, and this is giving a little, but not giving it all away. I wrote this, Stephanie. I said, I think he'd be best with Adam. That's what I wrote.
Okay.
Before the choice was made.
I can
please
see
tell me
that.
what you thought of Mike.
So I'm so happy of how you articulated his voice, because I could not, like, you articulated it to a T. It sounded manufactured. It sounded like just like you said, he had a whole production team in his throat. I said,
like cleaned up. The
first thing that I wrote is there was like a rich, almost classical leaning to his voice. And when you say Sam Smith can have that kind of classical, kind of open, very quality to his voice. But then you have the R&B. Yeah, but then you have the R&B side. I also kind of like what John was saying, heard like a 90s R&B. Like, I heard some in Wanye in his throat as well at some different points. It was just the coolest,
but
most unusual voice.
Like
I wrote
Wanye's a dirty singer. Like, he's dirty. Like
right. No,
like
this brother is
like
clean.
One Sweet Day, like
yes.
Like, it's dirty. Like, this was clean.
No, it was a clean Wanye. Exactly. and just like you said, I said, I can see him singing anything. So when you talk about him singing other genres, I completely agree, because I think that his voice is that unique that other genres would translate beautifully on his throat. Like, it was one of the wildest voices I've ever heard, because it's just like, how can this be real? Like, I believe it, but how can this be real? So cool.
So unassuming. So, y'all, I'm in college because I went to school so I could take care of my kids. Like, just humble.
Right.
So
right. I was
I'm not saying he's simple. I'm just saying just so plain as to why he's doing this. There ain't no frills. I said, Mike, like, you gonna hurt us sounding like that round after round.
You gonna make us cry.
You gonna hurt us.
You gonna make us cry one of these weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, there were 2 judges he could have gone with.
3. He was a 3-chair turn.
Yeah, that's why I said, since I already named who he didn't go with, who I thought he should have gone with. What do you think about what I said? Do you think Adam would have been really good for him? And you can disagree. I don't care, but I don't know. I think
in some ways,
I want to hear him sing all
yes.
different. I want to hear him sing other genres. That's why.
For that, yes. For that, Adam would have been a good choice. I don't know if Adam would have been able to help him, though. I think Adam would have, yes, maybe put him in other genres. And if that's what you want to hear, Adam is most likely to do that. I think that the person that he went with, Mr. John Legend, is a person that can help him do exactly what it is he wants to do. Because if I'm not mistaken, that was kind of the angle they were kind of doing. Like, Adam was kind of saying, like, I can introduce you to some other things. And John was kind of like, I can help you do exactly what it is you want to do. So in the end, he did go with Team Legend.
Yeah,
that was John's first three-chair turn.
Yeah, three-chair turn.
Win. Yes.
So I said, and that's exactly what I wrote. I said, personal feeling, think he'd be best with Adam. I said, but and I used a verb that I think sums it up. I think John will cultivate the voice.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I think he will cultivate the voice.
That. Yeah, I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Okay, our next singer is Bijou Belle. And she sang Wildfire. Who's the singer of this song?
This is Billy. This is that Billy.
Oh yeah, of course it's Billy. And then I wrote 17 ? Because they didn't announce her age, but I saw it. I was like 17.
That's what I said.
I said I need 17. To check her. This is one of those ones I need to check her birth certificate.
Check the birth certificate.
I said, number one, you could tell that she's in a band because she knows how to move a crowd.
Yeah.
Because I love the way she worked the stage.
Yeah.
Now, this could be controversial. Stephanie is a huge Billy fan. I am too. We both are. But Stephanie, well, no, I can't say that just about Stephanie. Billy, her stuff, it does something to our soul. Like her music,
yes,
like rocks us to the core.
Shifts.
And I said, and this is my opinion, y'all, and I'm interested to see if Stephanie agrees with me. I said I loved how she pulled it back, the back half of the song. I personally, I thought that was, I thought it showed a lot of control, but I also, for 17, I said, I think that she took a risk by singing it this way. Because it's a Billie Eilish song, right? And Billie Eilish is it's very particular, very, very particular how you sing her. I said, and then it just reminds you of how difficult Billie Eilish music is to sing.
Truly.
I personally feel like she took a major risk. Judges didn't necessarily feel like I felt, but so that's why I'm interested to hear what Stephanie thinks, because she gave you all voice, and then the back half of the song, she's swallowed it a little bit and pulled it back. And I thought that was a different approach. I thought it was a good risk. I thought, she made it through. But not everyone may agree with me. So, Stephanie, what say you?
I really enjoyed her voice.
Good.
It was
Thank
you.
It
was a very
I was a little worried. Unique. I was like, Stephanie's very particular with her Billy stuff.
I am. I really liked her approach on this song because I feel like I don't want to say of all. I feel like this Billy song actually allows for a little bit more power than what Billy gives. And that's exactly what Bijou was giving in the way that she was communicating this song. I thought that she was remarkably emotional and connected to the song for as young as she is. I thought that she had this really, she had a unique blend between having a really ethereal kind of sounding voice, but there was a lot of depth and intensity with it, which is very different. Like those two things don't usually are not usually combined. They're usually polar opposites. Again, you could tell that she is comfortable being on stage because I loved her presence on stage. When you're singing a song like this, it can feel pressed. in how you communicated. It can feel like extra. And I think a less mature person would deliver this vocally and performance wise really extra. And I don't feel like she did that. I was really, really impressed. What I said was, other than what I've already said, is that she has a really, really good instrument, and with really good coaching and with a little bit more age, it is going to be a spectacular instrument.
Yeah.
Like, I really, really enjoyed her audition. I felt like there were a couple points where it got a little pitchy, but overall, I just really enjoyed the performance. And then knowing that she was 17, I also had that in the back of my mind as well. Like, I'm hearing what she's doing now. There is so much room for growth, even from where she is right now. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that she got a chair turn.
Yeah, definitely. Who did she go with? Who did she wind up going with?
Adam hit pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some of the judges didn't like her interpretation. They didn't like what she did, the pullback. I liked it. I thought it was risky. Definitely
Yeah.
was risky, but I think
Yeah.
for me it paid off. Because
Me too.
it translated through the TV for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our next singer is a local girl. We love our
Yes.
local from Be More.
Be More.
Jaali Boyd. And she's saying No Air.
No Air.
By Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown.
Ooh. Yes.
And you know, I thought she had a smoothness to her voice. I said there was a lot. It was very smooth. I did hear pitch issues on this offering. I did. For me, I heard some pitch issues. I said she shows that she had range. I think she really needed, for me, I think she needed a different song or a better arrangement of this song. I didn't necessarily care for the arrangement of this song. I guess the original is so iconic, right? I said she really did work the crowd, though. She's another crowd mover. I like her because one of my favorite things about this show are to see the artists that grow. And I think Jaali, I think she is going to grow tremendously because she's a very unique singer. It's not a run-in-the-mill voice that you would think that would come out of her. What say you?
I said she's a singer.
Yeah.
So I have a love-hate relationship with this song. I personally love this song.
Right.
But let's number one, remember that it's a duet.
True.
So she's singing both parts. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two, this song don't lie in the title when it says no air, because there is no air. There is no space to breathe in this song. There is no space. This song just feels like one big long run on sentence. Like there's just no place to breathe. I thought that she navigated this song really well. I feel like it is so difficult to make this song your own because there are so many melodic things that are signature to this song that it's difficult to undo and do something different. But there were a lot of spaces where she did do something different. And I really liked it. The very last run that she did, I thought was absolutely brilliant. I thought that she was going to be a 3-chair turn based on that last run. However, somebody didn't hit their button again. I just think that this is a really, really hard song to deliver, especially if you are solo. I think that this is just the tip of the iceberg for her vocally. I think that this song didn't even really display what it is that she's really able to do because it's such a vocally tricky song to do if you're going to try to not do a karaoke version. I almost don't know how you don't do
That's
a
correct.
karaoke
That's a
version
really
of
good
this
point.
song.
Yeah.
And I think that she worked really hard to not do a karaoke version of this song, and it paid off. She got 2 chair turns. I love her voice. I love there's just a really beautiful, gorgeous tone to her voice. I think that she said, and if this is wrong and I'm getting it mixed up, I apologize, but I believe that she said that Brandy was one of her favorite
She
singers.
did. She did.
And I could hear a Brandy quality in her voice, especially in the last run that she did, which was ridiculous. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's really what made me say, oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I
who did she
cannot
choose?
wait. She chose, well, first of all, Adam and Kelly were the 2 that turned, and she went with Team Adam.
I said, and I wrote this. I wrote Adam. Adam is especially, you know, where Adam is his strength is with unique voices, and I think Jaali has. I think she has a very unique voice, and that was. I remember thinking that I was like, "Ooh, I want to hear her on another song because she is going to blow the door off the hinges on another song." I just didn't care for this version of No Air. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay. So our next singer is Blaire Elbert, and she sang White Plains. Do you have the artist for this song?
Yeah, Wide Rolling Plains, and I believe the original artist was Rosalie Allen.
Okay. I said, we finally, after many, many seasons since Ruby Lee, I said, we have ourselves a yodeler. I said, here we go. I said, I agree with John, but where her voice is set apart and it's not just your one-trick pony, she's got some rasp on that voice. Like when she wasn't yodeling. And so you heard the vocal quality on the front half of the song because the yodels did not come until the back of the song.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, did y'all hear that crazy range on Miss Blaire? She has a crazy range. I said, her voice is so specific. As I always do when a voice is that specific, want to hear her in different genres. I want to hear, come on, I need to hear Miss Blaire add a yodel to an R&B song. I am here for it. I am here for it. I don't know how it would sound, but I think she can figure it out.
I need you to figure out what song she should yodel to.
No, because I don't want you to fall off the chair because you'll laugh. If she sang Cupid and did some Slim.
I knew you were going to do some 112. I knew you was going to do some 112.
Yep. Like, she figured it out. I can't do it. She figured it out. I respect yodelers so much because it is a dying art, number one. Number two, not many people could do it. And she was like, it was like on steroids, right?
It really was.
I said, let's go. I said, it's a solid, strong, really, really good voice. She has her trick, right? She has her trick, but she's also a really good singer. So what's your take on that, Blaire?
Yeah, so this is the most yodeling we'd have never heard on this show.
More than Ruby
for as much
offering?
No. Well, I mean in like one song.
Oh,
because this young lady, not only like the whole back half of the song was yodeling, along with key changes, which was really complicated. I was like, wait a minute, now we're going, and I'm going, I was like, oh my God, that is one way to show your range. The interesting part for me, though, was that there was still that scratchiness in her voice, even as she was yodeling. I was like, yo, this is wild. I've never heard anything like this before.
Because yodeling is usually it's like usually a crystal clear tone, right?
It's very clear. Yeah, that's the only way that I've heard it. So I thought that it was an interesting performance because the first half was very much, I'm going to sing this song, Wide Rolling Plains. And it was a very nice voice, a pretty voice. But then as soon as she started yodeling, Kelly was like, bop. And I do think that the others were just a little bit lost with it.
Yeah.
They say they like country, but they're like, wait a minute. Country is one thing. All this yodeling is something else. Like, that's something totally different. So I'm glad for Blaire that there was a coach that understood the technique and the difficulty of the yodeling, because I think that is what set her apart, and that's what made Kelly turn. And so I'm interested to see her on some other songs, like you said, in maybe a different genre, because I do think that she has a really nice voice. And yeah, the yodeling was the thing that got her in. So I can't wait to see more of her.
Absolutely. Okay, so our next singer is Addie. Addie.
Mm-hmm.
Arora.
Yep.
And sang some Bruno.
Yes, he did.
It will rain. I said finally. Yes. Finally, a strong tenor voice. Finally.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting for it.
Oh yeah.
Because we don't get it. We don't necessarily get it every season.
No, we don't.
I always am jealous. It's a little personal, not critique. Thought. I'm always jealous of dudes whose voices sit up there because it takes some of us so much effort to sing in that register.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when I mean effort, I mean breath, you all. I mean, from the diaphragm, if you've heard that saying. I every once in a while, when I hear a good tenor voice, I always got to reference back to a singer that Stephanie and I used to sing with. And I used to just look down the road whenever this gentleman opened his mouth and be like, how do you do that? Like, it just comes out.
Sick.
It's just thick. I don't think he was even trying too hard because his gorgeous voice just sits up there and lives in the stratosphere. And I'm just so jealous. Whoever his coach is going to have a field day with his song selection. With a voice like this, you can just, like, the sky's the limit with song selection. You can just give them anything, and they'll just have their way with it.
Absolutely.
This dude is going to go really far. Yeah, I believe.
Agreed.
Stephanie.
Oh my gosh, when he first started, I was like,
that's Bruno Mars, y'all. Nobody can sing Bruno.
I said, uh-oh. But then he sang the second line of that, and I said, wait, that's legit. Like, if I closed my eyes, that sound like Bruno.
It did.
And from that point, I was waiting to hear the slip up. I was waiting to hear it not hit. Something. It never cracked. Like, he was just sat up there. His voice just sat up there with the power, with the conviction, even went into the falsetto at the end. I was like, okay, dude, you really got that voice. Like, you really just have that voice. It was such a beautiful tone. And along with this beautiful voice, he just had this beautiful spirit on the stage. Like, I just loved watching him perform this song. There's not really much more to say. Like, I was just so impressed at the incredible execution of such a hard song. You gonna come up in here and do Bruno? I
can think of like 50 songs that he would slay. Like, it's just with easy. A voice like that.
Easy. And that's where I had to be like, okay, why is he only a two-chair turn? I felt like there was a little bit of hateration when it came to who did not turn for him, because that particular coach's voice also sits in a higher place. And so I'll talk about that in Patreon, because I was like,
I agree. I said
Mm-mm. So Addie was a 2-chair turn. John and Kelly turned for him, and he is on Team Legend.
Yeah. Big pickup for John, because this isn't a voice that John usually gets. But John, to me, John is always, when John gets to select songs, he's always been my favorite song selector. Like he will pick, like he won't just stay in the R&B realm, but he'll pick like obscure songs that, oh shoot, I forgot about that song. Like that's what John will do.
Right.
And you can give Addie anything. You can give him anything.
Yeah.
Watch.
I do have to say, because I know that I've said this before, I think Niall Horan picks really great songs as well.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
It's just Niall will pick a song more current that's obscure that I don't know. John will pick like songs that we know that we hadn't heard and since we were we tots, right?
Yes.
Okay, so John, big pickup for John, because it's not John's typical voice. John's not getting a lot of his typical voices this season.
Right.
Okay, so our next singer, Moses G, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he, what a great, fantastic song. Stephanie would always say in the early years of the podcast, song selection. What a wonderful audition song. Forever Young, Rod Stewart. Everyone knows it. It's one of those songs that went across all races, colors, creeds. Like, may the good Lord take you. Like, everyone knows this song.
That's right.
Black, yellow, brown, purple, green, polka dot. Everyone knows this song.
Everybody.
I don't care if you've never listened to a rock song in your life. Everyone knows Rod Stewart, and everyone knows this song.
That's right. Yep.
Because this song was used in commercials. Like it was used a lot.
Yes.
Because it's just it's an incredible song. I said, Moses, did you hear him in when they were in the B-roll? Like he did this, he was like, eee. I said, this boy can sing. I said, you can hear it. One of those people, like you can hear it in just the way he speaks. Like you can just hear that he's a singer. And he's one of those people that probably got in a lot of trouble when he was young because all he did was sing, right?
That's right.
We all know those people, Stephanie, that just walked around. All they did, they had a tune always in their throat, right?
Yep.
And sometimes you're like, can you please?
I'm like, just give it a break,
Don't
please.
you have a kid that's kind of like that?
I do.
That she has a tune always in it.
Literally always. From the moment she wakes to the moment she goes to bed.
I know Stephanie can relate to this because Stephanie has a child that has a tune always in her throat.
She always has a song in her heart. Always.
And always ready to do it. Anyway, I said, why? Why did more not turn for him? I love the voice. I love the choices he made. I'm a little confused. Maybe y'all can help me out. Y'all, pitchies, Stephanie, help me out. It feels... One thing, Stephanie, see, I don't know if you caught this. It almost felt like Moses was disappointed that the other coaches didn't turn because he wanted to select another coach. It felt to me it's like one of those, hey, great, I'm working with who I want to work with. And I don't know. And Moses, please, you can slide into our DMs. Please don't say that this is like a slight coming against you. That's just what it felt. And, you all don't know this, but, we do have a relationship with a lot of previous contestants and we make it an effort to hold like things that are told to us off the record and things like that. Like we don't run our mouths, right? And we could. So I want to know because Moses just looked like he was just like, great. So this voice, his voice is crazy powerful too.
It is.
Clifton said, who was one chair turn for him, but I'll let you do that. Yeah, please tell me your take on this one. I didn't get it. Again, this is another one of those, Stephanie, where I'm just like, was this at the end?
Right. Like was editing, was this one of the final blinds and they couldn't reveal that because they wanted it sat in where it was in the second episode, or what was happening? Was it the fact that this is Forever Young by Rod Stewart, who is not a gospel artist, and Moses definitely by the back end of the song went gospel with it?
But
like,
the song
was there
could be, right?
Oh, it could be.
It
Like,
could be
this song will preach. Like, this song will preach. And Moses took it there. He sang this song with strength, with conviction, with grit. The vibrato was there, the range was there, the attack was there, the confidence was there. Like, I was like, y'all go on ahead and hit your button. Like, you can hit your button. I didn't understand it either. I thought that it was a really cool song choice for him. I say for him to pick. We've already been through the fact that they don't have full pickage of their songs. I thought this was a pickage. I thought that this was a really great song for him to sing. I love when an artist seems to be one kind of artist, but then they sing something different, but they put that flavor that you thought that they sang on that particular song. So I was really confused as to why more chairs did not turn, because I really, really enjoyed his voice. I'm glad he did get a chair turn though, and that was from Mr. Levine.
Mr. Levine.
So he is on Team Adam.
So let me tell y'all something about what's going to happen. What's going to happen? Adam's going to give him more, I would say more rock infused songs with like an R&B overtone. And let me tell you why Stephanie and I are really big fans of Adam Levine singing. Because the scary thing about a singer like Adam Levine, right? Because some of these are obscure, but if you do a little digging, because he does it so rarely, Adam Levine is as sick as an R&B singer as he is the genre that he lives in, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't do it too often. So one of Stephanie's favorites, I got to throw it out there. Go ahead and listen to Alicia Keys. Go back to Alicia Keys Unplugged and listen to when she brings Adam in and they do Wild Horses, which is a Rolling Stones song. And listen to what Adam Levine does on it. He goes like straight R&B.
Yes, he does.
At times.
Well, if y'all remember, if y'all are young enough to remember Maroon 5, you remember the first single, Harder to Breathe. Think about Harder to Breathe and think about why a lot of people of my hue or darker liked Ready to Breathe. Because all Adam did was spit on that track, right? And then you get to the chorus.
And he said, like, I was like,
listen, if you get to the chorus, you heard things that you might hear in an R&B song. You were like, wait a minute, what are they doing? Like, who are you? So Adam had that from jump. He just kind of disguised it in a kind of pop rock song. But there was definitely, if you hear some of them ad libs that he was doing in Harder to Breathe, like if you really bend your ear on any Adam Levine song, you will hear a run or two that will make you go.
Like, you'll be like, what? When's the R&B album gonna drop?
Come on with it.
Because
come on with it. You know you want it.
Like, he would sell like JT. He would sell like JT. Would. He would.
Yes, he would.
If he ever dropped an R&B infused album,
I'd buy it.
Of course you would. First in line. There's something I wanted to say. It just slipped my mind.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one more to check out. Go listen to Usher and Adam Levine sing on The Voice a million years ago, Untitled. How Does It Feel, D'Angelo?
Why would they do that, James? Oh,
I mean, YouTube it. Excuse me. YouTube it.
I'll
Adam
put it.
Levine,
I will put it down in
Usher,
the notes. It's in
Usher,
the
y'all.
show notes, guys.
I'm just imitating Stephanie. Adam Levine
Usher.
and Usher, Untitled. How does it feel? And when you go ahead,
Ridiculousness.
girl is on you. You go here. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, Levine. No, you didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
And had the
did.
nerve to play the guitar on it too. And that
Sure
is
did.
I mean, that's like Raphael Sadiq, D'Angelo guitar stuff. Like that's like impossible stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's why Adam Levine is scary, like low key scary. And all that to say, he is going to have a field day with Moses' voice. And y'all
Sure will.
who did not turn, I mean,
Shame.
Kelly, and John. Like seriously,
Shame.
we got to talk about
Shame.
this on the Patreon. I don't get it. I don't get it tonight or last night.
Me neither.
Okay, or the night before, whatever. All right, so our final contestant of the evening is Hunter Jordan. 70 something flashed in the algorithm. I didn't watch it, but something flashed in the algorithm that you did a listen to Hunter.
Oh, I did a reaction of Hunter. I sure did. I did one of Tia too. So check that out on our IG. I sure did.
I was at work just quickly going through my phone and I saw something did
I sure did.
Instant reaction. Let Me Down Easy. By
Billy Carrington.
Okay. I said there's not much to say. If you're going to be a closer on the show, you're going to be one of the best. I said just a good old country voice with a life story to tell. The fact, I mean, it choked me up that his divorced parents showed up for him together.
That B-roll, I said, oh, mom and dad then came together for this young man.
Right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And them sitting there, you all, if you go back and watch it, doesn't look like they're apart.
No.
It doesn't look like they're apart. I said, effortless, just sometimes like I just gotta like look at people and shake my head.
Right.
Because it just comes out. And there's no tension. There's no contortion of the face. Like there's no scrunching. Like there's nothing.
None of that.
It's just Hunter just like it was just effortless singing.
It sure was.
And I wrote effortless singing from a lot of these country artists, especially tonight. I said it was so simplistic. I said it was easy. There's no frills, there's no acrobats, there's nothing. Just a good country voice. I said, what is a secret weapon? I can't just say it's a good voice. I said, what did I hear? And I listened. I think I went back and listened. It's his pacing, the way he paced that offering, that song. He's going to go very far in this competition. He's what America loves. He's what this show loves.
Right.
If Blake or Reba were there, they'd have been fighting. They would
have been fighting tooth and nail. Absolutely.
Between him and JW.
JW.
It would have been a bloodbath to get them. It would have been. All right. So should we talk about your instant reaction, or do they need to go watch it?
Oh no. I'll no. Here's what I said, or here's what the tagline on was it. Is this our season 29 winner?
Yeah. Because
he just got that pro. He's so young to have such a pro voice and such a pro presence on the stage. I was like, wait a minute, this young man is only 22 years old. He up there singing like he'd been on stages, I guess, since maybe he was 6?
Right.
He just was so comfortable. It was so effortless. It was such a beautiful voice. And it was a voice that can sing anything. Of course, there was a little bit of that country leaning. You could hear the little bit of a twang, but it was very much more kind of pop leaning. It was a pop country vocal because the heavy twang wasn't there. It was just a really beautiful, open, easy, wonderful voice, and he was able to communicate it, and his presence on stage was just gorgeous, and his spirit was wonderful. And I think with us seeing the B-roll and then seeing him on stage, it just made you like him even that much more. And this young man can sing. Like, he could sing the male power ballad if he be given something like that. He's got a really, really gorgeous voice. And I'm like, okay, book his ticket to the finals, because I literally do not see how he does not make it to the finals with his voice, with his presence. And I just think that the coaches are going to want to keep him around. Yeah, so
I agree.
Excellent voice.
Who did he go with?
So he was a 3-chair turn, and he ended up going with Team Adam. So Adam got his first country artist, and he got another point in the triple chair turn competition. But he was really.
Are they tied?
I'm sorry.
Are he and Kelly tied on triple chairs? Or
I forget. I didn't keep up.
That's too much for us old people to think about, y'all.
It really is. It really is. But the exciting climactic part was that he's such a great country artist. He was a 3-chair turn, and he ended up on Adam's team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all, any month or any week or month, I guess, you need to subscribe to Patreon. You need to do it today for this episode. We talked about more stuff in Patreon today than we have in a minute. We covered many topics, didn't we, Steph?
And it got violent.
It got violent. I'm a bad shot, y'all. I fired some shots. They didn't hit. And Stephanie said, see, because you didn't kill me, now you got to die.
That's right. I had to retaliate. It was quite funny. I've never done that before on the pod. So this is definitely a Patreon that you want to check out.
Yeah. So please. And then you'll get all the bonus content, and then you'll get the early views and everything that comes with it. But today, we talked about a ton of stuff.
We did.
And got funny and pitchy and all that.
Yes, it did.
And you may even see an imitation or two.
You might.
All right. So, Stephanie, tell everybody what they need to hear.
So don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Pitchy Podcast on your favorite podcast platform. And while you are there, please rate us with 5 stars and a kind review so more friends and fans of The Voice can find us. Then head on over to YouTube, search for The Pitchy Podcast, and hit that subscribe button so you know when we drop a new video. Also, do not forget to follow us on Instagram at The Pitchy Podcast and on Blue Sky at thepitchypodcast.bsky.social for new episode alerts, episode clips, and so much more. And we won't belabor the point. We have told you many, many times why you should join us for only $5 per month on Patreon. So much content over there. Come on over and join us.
Please do. We won't bite. Well, maybe no. Stephanie might bite a little bit. But
I might. I'm from Jersey.
That's just the clue. All right, bye everyone. See you next week.
Bye-bye.